Good morning. So we are NAASCOUSTICS, and as of right now, we're going to be showing you a video of a current situation that you might actually have struggled with, and our customers are struggling with as well.
What? What? No, speak up. I can't hear you. Speak louder. Speak louder. No. Can't hear you. Call me back.
What if people can hear your personal information? Have you ever been in this situation at work when you're trying to concentrate and you can't? As we just saw in the video, Cass, our clients, can relate themselves with this situation. We identify as a problem the lack of privacy while having a conversation between the member and the student, a difficulty of concentration because of too many distractions, the productivity decreased, and the FERPA and ADA privacy rules were not followed.
So this is where we come in. We are NAASCOUSTICS, and our main goal is to ensure privacy and sound. So specifically, our value proposition is that we are trying to help CAS employees whenever they're having a difficulty trying to conversate with their clients. And our acoustic panels will prevent noise to easily spread, and it will keep sound within their designated area. So like we just mentioned, we're working with CAS. They are the Center for Communication and Support Services here at UTEP. We were able to talk with some of the employees there, and they shared their situations, they shared their needs, and this is how we come up with these. The first one mentioned that everyone can hear what they're talking, and they also can hear what others are saying. So this case is our coordinator Pepe. His main pains is that the students usually don't feel comfortable sharing their personal lives or any situations that they like critical circumstances they go through because they are scared that someone else might hear all of that, and sometimes it's also difficulty holding a conversation where you are listening to others talking as well.
Another person, Coordinator Mary, mentioned that sometimes she can focus at work because of the too much noise. Her pain is that she deals with economic details, and at her office there are too many distractions and too much noise, and those situations make her workflow more stressful. So our work is to keep sound not escaping from other spaces, so noises could be reduced and Mary could feel more relaxed at her workplace.
Yes, and for third person, this person, he is the director of the department, Anita, and she mentions that she's concerned about the students' privacy because they deserve it, and also because it's by law that they should follow the FERPA and ADA, where students feel again comfortable and whatever like physical comfortably and talking about their personal lives. So the main goal is to help our students, help our clients to feel comfortable. So that will be her main gain from our product, that it will ensure a better and professional workspace for CAS. So the conclusions that we got from the first user engagement that we had, the first interviews, was that maybe they need a larger space, maybe they need something else, maybe they need to move or something like that. But the more we conducted interviews, we came up with something different and unique. So that changed our perspective on the problem and eventually on our solution. So as for right now, we have declared that our main points or main topics to solve are our privacy, focus, and compliance. So our product needs to cover all of these things, and privacy with the client, for like both the employee and the client, and also when they're conducting their individual work. Focus whenever they're dealing with critical information because they need a peaceful space, and that even makes this the employee a little bit more productive. They also need to follow FERPA and ADA, like we just mentioned, and it's just being about compliant. Our main solution, or like our main idea, is to develop a panel or a folding screen that is acoustic, and it actually will reduce, absorb, and correct noise. So this is where we made our transition from larger space to an acoustic need.
To get to our solution, we had a brainstorm of different ideas in order to convey the need of our client. We didn't judge any idea, and we wrote down as much as we could. As you can see in the mind map, each idea is classified in different color. Out of the bunch of ideas we had, we picked the best 4, and then we evaluate each of them with different criteria. For example, if it provided privacy, if it saved space, if it was easy to use, and others. Then we give each of them values, and at the end, we concluded that the acoustic panel folding screen was the best idea with the higher value. Coming up next, we will see a video of our final result of our top solution.
In the video that we just watched, we are able to see our final product, which is the NAASCOUSTICS panel. It can be wall mounted, so it can go into the wall. It can also convert into a freestanding panel, and it will eventually reduce noise, and it will control it. And it's also FERPA and ADA compliant. So as you can see in these pictures, it does all of these that I just described, and it also increases the privacy and focus, which are our main needs and users as well. So coming up next, we're going to be showing you the certain specifications that our product has to follow in order to work and in order to convey all of the needs that were stated from our users.
For our specification sheet, our team collected enough information for our people group to produce a specific set of needs. So we needed to know that some will be reduced by utilizing the software of Udacity and Catnar.
We also wanted to have the least space when the panel was mounted and cover the most of the space when it was in the foldable position. And we checked this by making environmental checks and space distribution measurements in SolidWorks.
Also, we wish that our product will be lightweighted and easy to move. And by verifying this, we use some testing materials.
We also needed to have non-touchable parts and being durable. And to do this, we verified the math model and geometric dimensioning.
And finally, following the regulations of ADA and FERPA by quality assurance and quality control testing. So for our product materials, below is the general process of building the NAASCOUSTIC panel and folding screen. For the materials, we use pine wood frame for ensuring the lightweighting and resistance of the product. Also, the silence sound dampening foam. Also use fabric for the professional appearance, and finally the hinges that are easily to connect. For the material sound dampening, we are testing the materials for which one of the highest performance in sound absorption. We decided that the silent panel shown in green will be the most adaptable for our product.
We were able to analyze and measure acoustical interference in the office with and without acoustical panels. So as you can see, we have a before and after images, and here in the before part, you can see there's a lot of noise all over the office, and the intensity is really strong. And you can see this by the graph, where the sound has a strong intensity and has a longer duration. And when you use the panels, you have less interference along all the office, and you can see this in the graph also, which has less intensity and it takes less time to propagate the sound. You can see here we have the panels as how they will look like in a simulated environment for the office. In the left side you have the panels on the wall, and on your right side you have the panels in the foldable position. So you can see there's enough space between the panels and the walkway, so there's no problem with those right there.
So like you just saw, we are able to actually conduct and connect our solutions to what we need, which is our main need. We were able to convey privacy, focus, and compliance, but making our acoustic attributes a little bit ensuring privacy, and our materials are high quality because we were able to test them and make sure that we were providing the highest performance possible for materials, and we are compliant because again we just mentioned that we're going to be providing privacy and a little bit of better space distribution as making it a freestanding panel. We were able to test this using the CATNA and the SolidWorks like we just showed. And this is the NAASCOUSTICS team. This is us behind all of this work, and hopefully it actually can be applied into the office. And thank you for your time.